Inspire with Nendrix, the foundation.
Hey, Embracing Arms community, this is Dr. Danielle Hairston with Your Best Life. I'm coming back to you with another 5-minute quickie. I hope everything's going well for you. I hope you had a great week, a great day, great morning, whatever time it is or whatever day of the week it is that you are watching this. I'm just hoping that you make the best of it. I wanted to stop by and talk to you a little bit about relationships and entering relationships with old habits. You know, sometimes we kind of find ourselves like, struggling with this whole idea that you just can't find a good relationship. Like, just can't find a good female. I just can't find a good guy. And you've experienced a relationship, you've experienced trauma, you've experienced obstacles, whether it's things that you put in place or things that was kind of forced upon you in those relationships. But at the end of the day, I always say this to my kids and my mentees, that we are the common denominator in every relationship that we're ever in, whether it's platonic, romantic, professional. We are the common denominator. And if time and time again, we're seeing that these relationships are failing, and it doesn't matter who triggered the failure. It doesn't matter if you filed for divorce first. It doesn't matter. You are the common denominator in all your relationship. And so until we pause and take responsibility of our role in why the relationship has ended and look at our history and our pattern, because, I'm a firm believer that, karma is a trip. Right. And sometimes it doesn't rear its ugly head until it's the least convenient. Right. So you may have been performing or exhibiting a behavior as a college student turned up, cheating on your girls, having multiple girlfriends, doing your thing and kind of getting away with it, breaking hearts, hurting feelings, all of these things, getting away with it. And then, you finally get into a relationship with someone that you really want to invest all of your energy and love to, but your past is coming back to you. And oftentimes, if you had behaviors in your past relationships that you shared with that person, they're going to be a little cautious, like, and it's really hard for you to shake your old behaviors. It's really hard to shake your old behaviors unless you've made a strategic effort to say, I am no longer going to be a cheater. I am no longer going to be a liar. I'm no longer going to be an adulterer. I'm no longer going to, blah, 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 blah. And you carry those same attitudes and behaviors in your new relationship. What do you expect to happen in those new relationships? Right? So I believe that if you've had old behaviors, you're a cheater, you're a liar, you're an adulterer, you're, abuser, whatever those things are that impacted your previous relationship, chances are you're going to bring it into your new relationship. Chances are it's going to seep into your new relationship. May not be today or tomorrow, but it will find its way into your new relationship. So what are you doing different for yourself so that you can show up different in this new relationship? Just because you're not acknowledging it, or just because, you are making efforts to be more transparent, doesn't mean that you are actually a transparent person. So some of those old behaviors will come back to haunt you. What are you doing differently to prevent that from happening? Talk about that before you enter into new relationships. Take ownership of that. There's nothing more powerful, in my opinion, than someone who can actually look at themselves, look at their past, and take complete ownership for your role in why your relationship ended. It's easier for us to say it was that person's fault. It was this guy's fault. It was this girl's fault. I did everything that I can. But you still are the common denominator. So if you found yourself in 6 marriages that ended, or 20 serious relationships that ended, you are still the common denominator in that relationship on both sides. So taking ownership of what you did to contribute to that relationship ending is so powerful, and it will help contribute to strengthening your new relationship. That's just my message. I just had that heavy on my mind, and thought I would share that with you. So that's my 5-minute quickie today. Please go out in the community and embrace someone. They are waiting on you, and continue to live your absolute best life.
My La Casa boy, this is my residence. My prescription boy, this is my medicine. The world can be sickening and living in house resemblance. Not to mention the media's effort to keep us in the most simplistic state of mind. Lowest age bracket committing the highest rate of crime.